Championship, the SEC on ESPN from New Orleans, and the Commodores of Vanderbilt for the third time this year get a shot at the #1 team in the country. Vanderbilt and Kentucky set to do battle for the 53rd SEC tournament crown. Welcome to New Orleans, everybody. Brad Nessler with Jimmy Dykes. We've been here since Thursday.
Everybody else in the black jerseys will be contracted on defense.
Jenkins had it thrown behind him, and now Terrence Jones with a steal. Look out below.
In early foul trouble. And again, right there, you have to own your spot if you're Festus Ezeli. I loved how Vanderbilt warmed up. Alive, active, loose. Vanderbilt's playing it right now, taking away the power game of Kentucky. At least that's by design.
Wow, what a rebound by Davis.
Well, so much for that take away my power game. This kid, he just has a knack. Ezeli steps up to challenge his shot, and Anthony Davis gets inside position. See how that extended arm was, Brad? I was at a practice about 2 months ago in Kentucky. They put a bubble on the rim to teach even their...
Teague in the paint, the kick out. Jones hit a three yesterday. Got another one.
That man-to-man defense by Vanderbilt is just like a zone. With his evaluation of his young guys.
Darius Miller, the lob for Davis.
What do you do after timeouts? In March, it is crucial. You have to stay engaged and attached to Anthony Davis. And as soon as you come off of him, Anthony Davis makes...
Now Miller off the same screen buries the jumper. Darius Miller, first basket of the tournament.
In 38 minutes. The offense looks different, and here's what I'm talking about from Darius Miller. 0 for 5 in this tournament coming in. The fist pump and the hand clap.
I think John Calipari didn't like the way Deron Lamb didn't fight through that pick down on the other end. Kidd-Gilchrist slams one home.
Because of it.
Not only in it, you're leading it 10 to shoot. Miller crossover on Tinsley and buries the jumper.
Brad, they're going to have to make some 22% shots in this game. Those are long challenge twos. Darius Miller.
He's the guy that can make them, but this time he's going to drive, and the scoop shot by Darius Miller.
Did not settle, though, for that challenge three, did he? He saw a gap attack, and he went right at it.
And again, clapping his hands down here on the other end. Moves it down ahead to T. Miller on the flank. And now Lamb. Long ball. Got it.
I run a safe set right now.
It's his 19th birthday today. Here's Darius Miller, the wily old veteran. He's not 19. He just stuffed Jeff Taylor. Wilcher. And it goes for three.
Brad, that was not a good defensive play by Darius Miller. That was...
Kentucky a chance to tie. The lob. They are tied.
And I thought that ball was above the cylinder. Kevin Stallings going to lay at the officials and let them think about it.
And a technical on Kevin Stallings.
Kevin has to back off. His team right now is in great position for a possible upset.
Bench warning to John Calipari. You think these two don't want to win this game? Wilcher for the lead. Got it.
I think you can only man-to-man shrink your defense or zone Kentucky for so long.
He's got Wilcher with a hot hand to his back. And now Darius Miller trying to slam one, and it goes off the window. And in.
I'm talking about Vanderbilt. To put the fannies back in the seat by going inside with their power game. Wilcher 41% from three, and at 6'10" can get vision of that rim. And the starting lineup move is paying off right now, putting Miller.
Trying to get his defense to really come to life here as they'll work it to 10 again, and Miller rather is going straight up with a shot. Jones tips it. Wait a minute. The basket's good and a foul. Great job by Terrence Jones.
Some guys get you winning rebounds. That is a winning rebound. Jumping with his body knocked off balance. I didn't see a lot of contact there.
Well,
yeah, I don't think, Ezeli.
Lamb back to Wilcher. That was his spot in the first half. Now he takes a runner in the paint.
That is terrific action to dive Davis and fill behind with.
She's watching this basketball game. Huge Kentucky fan.
He sent me a trailer on that show early in the week. You talk about passion and drama in March. That show is full of it.
Anthony tipped it to Taylor. Taylor on the run all the way. And he has it blocked by Wiltshire.
Because he can guard in this game. There's some size for Vanderbilt that he can match up with. And he does a really good job.
Terrence Jones. Teague. The kick out. Miller backpedals and fires. Got it. Kentucky leads.
Like I said, it's not like they can't make threes because they can. 37% on the year. That's one of the common.
We are. Yeah, I said it. We are. This is Rock Nation. Pledge your allegiance.
Out. Davis. Great positioning with a rebound of long arms ahead to Kidd-Gilchrist. Michael's going. Oh!
That's a grown man right there. One guy will not stop him in transition.
Regain the lead. Watch this move by Kidd-Gilchrist.
Taylor is as good a defender as there is in a college game, but he's no match for Kidd-Gilchrist. He makes those LeBron James type plays on the college level that no one else can make in conversion.
And momentarily thought he had numbers, but it ended up being 3-on-3. And now it's a steal by Miller ahead. Duran Lamb. Costly turnover.
And his handle's not good enough to try to cross over Darius Miller when Miller is squared up with his chin in your chest and his rear end to the rim. Miller was in perfect position to have his hands around that basketball.
7 points and 26 rebounds and 8 blocked shots in the first 2 games. Missed both, but Terrence Jones didn't.
Another extended arm wrap. Kentucky has sent a message. We're going to win this game inside.
Jones going inside with one hand. Wow. Wow. The left-handed Jones just hammered it home with the right. And right now, Kentucky looks like it's got the right stuff. Still a lot of time to play. 10:36. But Kentucky has its biggest live. This presentation of the SEC Tournament on ABC will continue after this message and a word from our ABC stations. A three-point shot. It turned the tide, gave it to Kentucky. They really never gave it back. And let's see if what he just did there does the same to Vanderbilt. Got it cross court to Miller. Knocked down a three.
Well, what are you going to do? What are you going to do against Kentucky right now? Back up on those alleys. They don't do it.
Jones will try. That was not a shot clock violation. And Miller takes the loose ball and slams it himself. That was awfully close.
That is the official's whistle that stops the action, not that shot clock horn. And it looked like Vanderbilt paused just a second when they heard the horn, and it's on the official's whistle.
Jenkins. Vanderbilt with a chance to tie it, but Davis blocks a three-point shot by Jenkins. Is he ready for a shot like this at the 2-minute mark? 10 on the clock. Goulburn off the window and tipped in. Azili's going to get credit for it.
He's missed all the easy ones in this game for the most part, and that one just...
Again, good positioning by Azili to keep Anthony Davis away from the rim. Johnson up and under. He is ready for a big shot. And an even bigger one to come. It'll be a three-point play
compared to the defender gardening.
Huge three-point play by the freshman out of Lewisburg, Tennessee.
On the Kentucky first shot.
Here's Jones. Inside, right hand, short. Davis got it back, and he's going to the free throw line.
They cannot go to check who the foul is on. That does not fit my common sense index.
Davis misses the free throw. His second straight miss. In fact, he's 3 of 7 from the line today. This one will make it a 2-point game. And it goes. 65-63 Vanderbilt. We're approaching 1 minute. Nation's longest winning streak on the line. The number 1 team in the country trailing the Vanderbilt Commodores, who they beat twice in the regular season.
Jenkins hasn't been able to shake free for looks. Vanderbilt's had their success off of drive. Taylor and Johnson and Goldburn are the best drivers on the floor.
10 on the shot clock, 52 on the game clock.
He needs some help. There's the help by Ezeli.
Johnson stops, pops. That might be an over the back on Terrence Jones.
To the front of the rim. And he did.
That's a hit one. Senior out of Benin City, Nigeria. The Jenkins family looking on. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist can only look on. He's fouled out. Vanderbilt matched its biggest lead of the second half. Can Ezeli stretch it to 4? Yes, he can. Urgency time right now for the Cats. Down 67-63.
They should not panic. On your offense, move people. You get a clean 3, let it go.
Jones back out, Teague, 3. Didn't get it. Rebound is Vanderbilt. In the hands of Jenkins, that's where they want it because they've got to foul it. The Vandy section, which is behind their bench, is erupting. It's about the only place other than the band that you can even see any Vanderbilt fans because the place is full of blue. Final game in the SEC tournament, he's delivered. And so is this guy delivering, John Jenkins, the only junior in the Vanderbilt starting lineup. If Jenkins hits this one, it could be completely lights out. Look at the smile on his face, or he's trying not to smile right now. He knows a 7-point lead with 14.6 should be good enough.
Kentucky has locked up the overall #1 seed when that bracket gets released this evening. And they can't let this be a shot to their mojo or their swagger.
They've locked that up. I think Vanderbilt's locked up the SEC tournament. Miller off the mark. Rebound battle won by Team Gang. And for the first time since 1951, the Commodores of Vanderbilt are the Southeastern Conference Tournament champions. And the winning streak stops at 24 for top-ranked Kentucky. And just now, the emotion taking over this Vanderbilt team.
Going forward for Vanderbilt, they've lost 3 first-round NCAA games in a row. They now have a swagger and a confidence that you could not put into them like they just got. They have a truckload of it to dump on someone in their first-round game.
17 points for Jenkins, 17 points for Taylor, 17 points for Ezeli. There's a happy Jenkins family. And I'm sure a happy group back in Nashville that have been watching this one.
Brad, they wanted a piece of Kentucky. 3 weeks ago, Kevin Stallings told me that. Talking to Jenkins and Taylor and Tinsley the first day here in the city, they had their eyes locked in on the Cats. They got their chance, and they took